sounded like a file cabinet hitting the wall. And that was it. That was all there was, and it was real quick, and then it was over.
I can remember it like it was yesterday. It was April 19th, 1996, and I was 11 years old, and there was a historic tornado outbreak in the state of Illinois. And all night long, sirens going on and off, and my family and I had to go in and out of the basement, and I wanted to know, why were these tornadoes so dangerous, and what could I do to prevent them? Well, 11 years later from the night that really sparked the real passion for weather, I started at my first job. That was a very active winter down in Southern Illinois, and I covered several different winter storms, including a major ice storm in February of 2008 that crippled the entire Southern Illinois area. There was a couple heavy rainstorms, so with the heavy rain and then the melting of the ice and the snow caused devastating flooding in the Southern Illinois area, and I worked 24 hours straight. I did everything I possibly could to give all that information so that people were safe in the area. All of that was a huge experience for me, but I still asked myself, if there was a tornado outbreak, would I be able to handle it? Would I be the person that my viewers needed me to be? And unfortunately, I got that experience in 2011 in Birmingham, Alabama. Because we are not out of the woods yet. We are under a high risk of severe weather from the Storm Prediction Center as we head into this afternoon. What this means, high risk means we could see very strong, very long track tornadoes that move through in part of supercell. Well, I was the morning meteorologist there in Birmingham, and I went on air at about 1:45 in the morning. And we went all day long, wall-to-wall coverage with a very small, about an hour and a half break. But we went wall-to-wall till just before the 10 o'clock news that night.
Now, Kalee, can you please, can we go through the tornado warnings just for a second? I've got to take a break, and I got to swallow some water.
Yes, absolutely, Mark. Let's go through this. Intensified. We've had a tornado on the ground since back in Tuscaloosa. So, Mark, this is a very dangerous storm. Ragland, even Gadsden, you're out of the picture now, but I want to stress to you, you have time. Okay. Go to that safe place. Here, yep. Yeah, there we go, right here. And this is very dangerous. Large tornado on the ground. Yes, you need to take cover. Jemison area as well. And crossing over I-65 is this dangerous tornado that is on the ground.
That tornado is a wedge, large tornado. The next one, we have a large tornado headed towards Centerville. Is this on the ground?
It's a huge
Look at
tornado.
That's huge.
That whole thing, ladies and gentlemen, is a tornado.
Well, we had 29 total tornadoes in my viewing area, and we had 62 total in just the state of Alabama in that day. It was the hardest day of my career thus far, of my life, and really, it gets a little hard to talk about it at this point, but I did the best I could do to get the information out there along with my team. But when you're talking about EF3, EF4 tornadoes, at some point, no matter if they do what they're supposed to do and you give them the right information, it won't be enough. Here we go. We got it full screen.
All right, this is Al's video. This is in Summerton, where that tornado went through.
A couple of fatalities, that is what Al is saying right now.
Okay. And this is in Summerton?
Yes, right where the storm passed through.
This is live.
Well, there was many people missing for days, and there was hundreds of fatalities just in our viewing area. And it's hard because I do this job for everyone in the community. You're my family, my friends, and this is something you never want to have to happen. Well, this experience changed me obviously as a person, but more as a meteorologist in the aspect of when I asked that question that I used to ask, could you handle it? Could you be what your viewers need if there was an outbreak or a horrible weather situation? Yes, and adding that to the amazing weather team that I get to work with and the amount of resources that I have to work with here in Kansas City, I can do anything for my